Hello there, everybody. Welcome to WhatCulture.com. My name is Adam, joined by Oliver. Oliver, you're new. Why don't you tell them all a little bit about yourself?
I am.
Well, today we're here to talk about the brand new news about the Mission Impossible movies, because they've announced two more. A seventh and eighth installment coming in 2021 and 2022, respectively. I never planned to live that long, but I'm glad that I'm going to. Now, Christopher McQuarrie, the director of Mission Impossible Fallout, tweeted yesterday, "Mission accepted," which led us all to believe that something was coming. And then Tom Cruise, the big old scamp with his off-centre teeth, he tweeted today, that's how they announce these things now, that they were going to do two more films back to back. Is this exciting?
It is exciting. I mean, I wasn't sure they were going to do any more. I followed Christopher McQuarrie on Instagram through the production of Fallout, and it took a long time, and it seemed to be exhausting. So I'm amazed that he's signed up to do two back to back, essentially, because I don't think he's got another project after Fallout. He hasn't done something in between, has he?
He'd have to be mad, surely. He wants a rest.
Yeah, well...
Do you think it's a bit of a risk for him? Because he's just done the most critically acclaimed, most commercially successful Mission Impossible movie.
Yes.
And now he's signing on to do things that maybe possibly can't live up to that.
Yeah,
like
he could have walked away.
Yeah, we saw with Skyfall, you should have left, because your man did Spectre and it wasn't as good. So is this a bit of a risk for him, career-wise?
It is a risk, but he's been involved in the Mission movie since Ghost Protocol. I think he did some maybe uncredited rewrites on that, and his working relationship with Tom Cruise goes back quite a long way. So I think they just like hanging out together. I'm sort of concerned about Tom Cruise, because I think at this point we have to accept that he's just an adrenaline junkie.
Well, yeah, there are obvious question marks about how they top the stunt work now in Fallout, short of literally killing him. I mean, the stunt work in Fallout was definitely it was a new bar raised for a franchise that keeps raising the bar.
There's every opportunity that Tom Cruise may die during production, so that might just kind of
they are filming.
That might be a forced plot point.
They're filming them both back to back, which is surely emotionally and mentally draining enough as it is. But given the stunt work that's going to be involved, has he got a death wish?
I think he might. He's definitely sort of positioned himself as almost like Jackie Chan levels of commitment to stunt performing, I think, in recent times. He doesn't seem to be that interested in acting anymore. So, I think he probably does have a death wish. But can we imagine any action set pieces that they haven't already done? Because he's climbed cliff faces, he's been in helicopters, he's been in motorbikes.
Side of the building, hung onto a plane.
What else can he actually do?
I think the underwater one was the best one, because apparently he didn't have to literally hold his breath for the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought that sequence was a tad wasted because of the CGI environment that he was in. That the realism of the fact that he did this stuff for real, I thought was a little bit lost.
Well, I think on this one, they'll probably just throw him out of a building and he lands. You know, like the old Looney Tunes where they put the glass of water and he would dive perfectly into it. I think that's the only stuff.
You know, actually, there's a clip in the trailer for Mission Impossible Fallout which didn't make it into the movie. It's the final sort of like punch of the trailer, which is two articulated lorries goes straight into each other. It doesn't happen in the movie.
Oh.
So I don't know if maybe that's like a deleted scene they could use as like the intro.
I've been robbed
to
of that.
Like a Mission Impossible 7. Is it 7?
7 and 8, yes.
Yeah. What I would like to see, if they're going to do them back to back, is a story to match. That maybe like an actual two-parter.
Giving it the Infinity War treatment, effectively, filming it as sort of combined movies. Well, they might well do that because these next two films take Tom Cruise up to the end of his current contract to do Mission Impossible films. So there's all the talk at the minute that these could be either the end of the franchise or certainly the end of his involvement in it. Can you imagine a Mission Impossible film without Tom Cruise?
Well, it's funny that they started to set up Jeremy Renner as if they were going to kind of pass the baton, but he's not in Fallout at all. I feel a bit sorry for Jeremy Renner because he's had a couple of goes at this with the Bourne Legacy, for example, and then he sort of crept into Mission Impossible and he crept into the Avengers and then was also like dropped and...
He's great to get in for once or twice. He's like
don't let him,
slightly annoying friend. He was good on that one holiday, but let's not have him back for the next one.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They could hand it off, but I'm not sure they will. I think Tom Cruise is too... sort of built into that franchise.
There are many unknowables about this at the minute. We're expecting Ving Rhames to be back. We're expecting Simon Pegg to be back. But as yet, it's all unconfirmed. All we know is that there are going to be two more Mission Impossible films, the 7th one arriving in 2021 and the 8th one arriving back-to-back in 2022. I am moderately excited. I will reserve full excitement until I hear more. I think that's probably the fair assessment for us all.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on this?
Just that I'd say the last 3 Mission Impossible films, the story component, I couldn't tell you the story of Ghost Protocol, Fallout, or of Rogue Nation, really. I think the story element of the first 3 was a bit more...
You want more story, is what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit. The stunts are like all there, but the story is just inconsequential.
Well, there you go, Christopher. The baton has been laid down, as they say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Are you excited for a 7th and 8th Mission Impossible film? Let us know in the comments below. And I've already said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, though, thank you very much for watching. I've been Alan. This has been Oliver, and we'll see you soon.
What?